Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. You know, currently there is no civilian conservation corps, and the urgency of the climate crisis really requires that we come up with a new level of ambition and creativity for how to address it. The next generation is looking to us. In fact, today is actually my daughter's 13th birthday, and among the things that we so frequently talk about in our home is the climate crisis that we are leaving to our children. And as the next generation is looking at us to see how is it that we in fact are tackling this challenge head on, we have to invest in opportunities for Americans to acquire the skills needed to actually be able to continue engaging, build a stronger, healthier planet, employ forest conservation practices, learn resiliency practices for our forest land, and establishing a civilian conservation or climate corps will provide the national service opportunities to a new generation and help power our economic recovery. You know, notably at a time where we have divisions across our community, the fact that we could unite Americans around a common cause and a mission, put thousands of Americans to work rebuilding crumbling infrastructure on our public lands, some of which date back, in fact, to the original Civilian Conservation Corps. It's so incredibly important. Across Virginia, some of our most incredible parks and hiking lands and trails were in fact put in place by the original Civilian Conservation Corps. And in this moment, we need to focus on nurturing a talent pool of American workers that can gain valuable expertise, give of themselves, and focus on conservation, restoration, resiliency, and more. That's in fact why I introduced the Climate Stewardship Act. We need to invest in our communities. We need to make investments in the sorts of challenges that some of my colleagues have mentioned. It's about prevention. It's about resiliency. And the long-term economic costs of doing nothing, the long-term economic costs of not investing are great. And the long-term national security implications of pretending as though this crisis is not upon us is a horrible, horrible reality that far too many are willing to pass on to our children and our grandchildren. And so it's with enthusiasm, excitement, and purpose that I am so proud to support the need to create a civilian conservation corps so that we can put Americans to work, build this incredibly focused and talented workforce, and truly make an investment, not only in the forest land that is burning and the communities that need to be reforested and the rolling hills of Virginia, but also an investment in our economy and in our national security long-term. And with that, I urge everyone to oppose this amendment because striking the CCC from this bill would be a significant mistake for all of us and certainly for the generations to come. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.